Hey guys, it's been a minute since my last video. In fact, it's been ages. There's been so much going on. I've relocated to Glasgow, I've changed jobs, I've moved house. But I thought it'd be really good to get back on it from the new year. But today we're going to make something very, very Christmassy. It's something that we make every single year. It's part of our family traditions, brandy butter. But it's got to be a really specific one. And today we're going to be doing it from an old 1968 cookbook that is just part of our family. Okay, let's whiz through the ingredients. First things first, the butter. That's a quarter of a pound, about half of those foil containers that we get them with in the UK. Then we're on to the sugar, so that's a quarter of a pound of castor and icing sugar as well, the same amount. A tablespoon of milk, the same amount of brandy. I always add a dollop more. 2 ounces of ground almonds, not too fine. And finally, cinnamon for dusting. Okay, this is the annoying bit. You've got to cream together the sugars with the butter. This is really hard to film, so we'll make this clip a really short one. Okay, while I'm creaming, I thought I might take this moment to say a very Merry Christmas, despite this absolutely shitty year that we've all had. I hope you're staying safe and healthy and just trying to get through every day one by one. Let's face it, isn't that what we all just do anyway? If we can say we got to the end of the day, then we're quite happy with that, right? So the texture of this is gradually getting better and closer as we're working all the fat into the sugar. We don't want to rush it. This bit does take a minute. So parking broken equipment to one side, maybe don't be so vigorous. You can see the texture of it's nice and light and fluffy now. And this time we add the almonds. And we're also going to add the milk and the chat. You can see once you've added the liquid that the consistency of the whole thing just changes. And it starts feeling much more like the brandy butter that you might be expecting. It's much looser. It's got that smell straight away. But most importantly for us, it's got that, it's almost like a grainy texture. It's almost like you can still see and feel the almonds and the sugar. So you can buy it in the supermarket really smooth, almost like butter itself. But for me, that just doesn't taste like the nostalgia that comes with brandy butter. You know, when you just pop a blob of it on top of a warm mince pie or a nice bit of Christmas pudding, it's got to have this very specific texture to it. And you can see how it's nice and loose and a little bit grainy. So it's not fine almonds and it's not that fine sugar. You've still got the texture to it. It smells amazing. We almost made it to the end. There's one final thing to do. And what you need to do is go off to your cocktail cabinet and find a little sieve. And we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top of it. And if you've ever had a custard tart in the UK, it looks like that. I'll quickly, probably been a bit too liberal there, but never mind. There we go. So, not the tidiest. And then that can go in the fridge, or you can leave it out, whatever you prefer. Like I say, it's perfect on a warm mince pie. Lift the lid off, pop it in. It goes so well on Christmas pudding, I can't imagine having anything else. Rum sauce doesn't even come close to this. And what you'll also find is it basically goes with everything. Cheesecake, chocolate roll, all of it. Give it a go. Like, that was so easy, right? And we did it in like 3 steps.